Good morning, baby. Today is the Monday, the 16th. Happy 16th of September to all my raza, to all my gente from over there, from Mexico. Today is the second day of testing, so got my package ready, got my mind ready. I'm gonna go take another driving test. Running kind of late. Let's get the fuck out of here and let's go get this. I need this today. So let's go. Follow me. Quick little vid. Quick little update. I'm already waiting on everything for round 2. Hopefully I pass it. I'm gonna take this a little bit slower. Getting a little bit of anxiety. It'll be alright though. I think I'll be okay. Waiting on the person that's gonna test me. I was gonna test at 9, it's 8:50 something, so still got time. I can feel my body going through a little bit of nervousness, but let's see, hopefully I get a good person this time and hopefully I can do everything that I need to be doing. Alright. Oh well. Hopefully you guys can see me. So I took my second test today, my driving test. So the first written or computer test, passed it. The first driving test, I completely failed. I got an automatic fail for crossing the double line. So today I went to go drop off everybody at work and at school, and then I came home, took a quick shower, and then I started heading out that way. Got there. Let me tell you what happened right there. So when I got there, nobody was there as far as driving tests. So I was the first one. I got there like at 8:50. And then I waited there till like 9:05, and then an officer came over. Officer Hernandez, which I can't say anything bad about him. Good guy. Good guy. Stern, firm. Wait, it sounded weird. Good guy. No hard pressure from him. I told him that I felt nervous. He's like, no, man, don't feel nervous. He's like, you'll be okay and stuff like that. So right away, he kind of understood where I was coming from. He asked me what had happened and why I'm barely getting my license. And so I explained to him that about all the surcharges that I had and that how they were removed and how, you know what I mean, that I was the first little, you know what I mean, the first little break that they gave me for the surcharges. I came to go get my license. So let's get back to the test. So we start driving, and this guy, I told him that I felt nervous. He's like, don't feel nervous. And this guy was totally different from my other tester. The other tester was very like to the point, and right away I could feel like there was no compassion there, right? She was just taking the test. And this guy, he was like, oh, okay, like, you know what I mean, a good guy. I felt him that his vibes were totally different. So either way, he was still firm on his test, you know what I mean? That's what I mean by that. So I went and I parked. The first thing that they made me do was parallel park. So you have to parallel park, and I went, no, first of all, I would have to go forward and back. That's the first control or whatever. All right. My camera's messing up. That's weird. But hopefully you guys can still see right there. So the test was forward and back first. So I went forward, had good control. Back, I started feeling nervous right away. There was a person on the, let's say I'm driving this way, I'm going back. There was a person right there, more or less by the couch. And he was sitting down, so I really couldn't see him. So I had to stick out my head and, you know what I mean, make sure that I wasn't going to kill anybody did everything right. But I did feel my truck swerve a little. Like it was like this, and I had to adjust. It was like this, and I had to adjust. So I was fine with that. I felt it that I was nervous, and he's like, "Next, we're gonna do the parallel parking," and I was like, "Okay," you know what I mean. Took my took a nice deep breath, focused, tried to get the nerves out of my system. And I was like, I gotta get this. I was like, it's gonna. If I have to take this 40,000 times, I'm gonna do it. But I need to get my license. So I pulled forward, and then I looked at him, and looked back, and you have to exaggerate. Now, when I did reverse, instead of using two hands, I used one. The reason why I do that is because I do that. I always do the just with one hand, and so I felt comfortable making that decision. And I was like, I know he's gonna take points away from me. So I did that, and I parked. First try, no bumps, perfect. It was a perfect parallel parking. So he's like, all right, time to pull off. Big mistake right there when I pulled off. What he said. When he told me to pull off, I made sure, and then I switched off, put my signal, but he didn't see it. I might have put it a little late, but I guess that's why, you know what I mean? He told me about it. So that way I pulled off, and then this officer, um, we did the test. We went around the block. Let's say, I want to say, excuse me, twice, maybe three times around the block this time. And I drove like a grandma at the stop signs, 4 seconds, and I was nervous. I could feel myself. I was like, oh, but this is the difference between somebody that's trying to teach you and someone's trying to fail you. So the first lady, um, she right away, boom, started deducting points, and you could see them when they're scoring your slip, right? Because they give you a slip, this slip. Look, see, so they do that, and they're deducting points or whatever. And he was like, "Oh man, so what do you do?" I told him I was like, "No, because I'm a stay-at-home dad right now, and you know what I mean, do all because I didn't want to tell him my side hustles or anything like that. You know what I mean?" But anyways, uh, so this guy was trying to calm me down because he saw how nervous I was. And this other chick was there just to fail. That's the difference between people. You get good people, you get bad people. People that are there to fail you, to see you fail, and then there's people that are there to teach you. You understand where I'm coming from? And so that's the difference between those two testers that I felt personally. So he was trying to calm me down, and I got into a conversation with him. We were talking, and that's the difference with this chick, with the other lady. Oh no, right away points, and she was there. I feel that she was there to fail me because she was training somebody. You know what I mean? She's trying to be strict or whatever, and that's her job. You know what I mean? Just to test it. But that's a big thank you, sir, to Officer Hernandez, and I'm never gonna forget him or his face or his last name because he's good people. You know what I mean? Those are the officers that I like to see. Um, so yeah, we went, did a couple of turns. We got on the freeway, made me drive on the freeway, got off, went turn in, and then he made me park. He's like, "Up." He's like, "You gotta park." And I was like, "Okay." So I parked on reverse, and he's like, "Oh, good job." So I saw a lot of, what do you call them? I saw a lot of these points deducted. You see these bread points or whatever, and then over here -8 or whatever. So when with my peripherals, I could see that he was jotting down things, and I was like, "Oh man," I was like, "Oh, that's a for sure." You know what I mean? I'm gonna fail or whatever. But, and I'm so happy to say this, I freaking passed. I passed. I'm so happy. Real talk. Real talk. I've been waiting for this day for, I want to say at least 12 years. Ever since I was 18. You know what I mean? And I'm happy. Words can't explain how hard this has been on me. And anybody out there that the only people that can relate to this is people that are driving without a license still, or have been driving without a license for a long time. And the reason why I say that is because you fear that. You know what I mean? Those no more. That's my biggest thing right now. My biggest relief is that no more nervousness when a cop is next to you in the streets, or when he pulls up behind you and boom, that's when you feel all nervous because you know you don't have a license or whatever, license, insurance, or whatever the situation that you're in. But as far as that pressure, that nervousness, like that anxiety that it gives you when you're driving and you're riding dirty, or when you're driving with dirty shit on you, right? But yeah, so I'm freaking extremely happy to tell you guys that I passed. He all those points that he deducted, it was 8, 2, 2, 3. So he said that there was 15 points that he deducted, so I got an 85 from 100. I'm so happy. My other tester didn't give me points like that. At least I don't think so. But I'm happy. And to my kids, you guys have to get your license before you even start driving. And I'm gonna make sure I hold myself accountable to teach you guys that. I didn't have my mom to teach me this, or my dad for that matter. But if I'm still around, and you know what I mean, and I'm gonna make sure that you guys are good, because I don't want you guys in the situation that I've been through for half of my life. You know what I mean? At least 12 years of my life, where cops pull up behind you and you're nervous as hell, or when they freaking pull you over and you have no ID, or I mean no license or no insurance, and then boom, you have to start giving money to the government because you're driving illegally. So right now I gotta make sure I call my insurance and gotta let them know that I got my license, and let's see, I want to see uh, how much because supposedly my insurance is supposed to drop once you have your license. So I have Fred Loya for an insurance company. If any of you guys know of a lower price for full coverage insurance, let me know. Comment down there, because a lot of tips. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to be calling Allstate and all those other companies to see where can I get the best deal. So GCU, I think, but I need to call them too. Um, I'm excited because even if it's just $20 of a deduction from my insurance, it's 200 and something dollars a year, so that's a plus too. The test was it's pretty hard for people that drive that have been driving for a long time, because you build up bad habits, like I'm telling you, the reverse with one hand, the no signals at parkings or whatever, you know what I mean? So you do build up bad habits, but either way, the test was hard, but it's doable. And if you guys are questioning to go do it, you guys might as well do it, because like me, I had $5,000 in surcharges, and there was no way I was gonna do that. And if I were to pay that, it's gonna hurt the pockets. What else? But yeah, make sure you guys congratulate me, and I'll catch you guys this week. I think I'm gonna start getting more into my YouTube videos, and I'm gonna keep uploading more videos for you guys, not just weekly. I think I'm gonna try to do 2 videos per week. If you guys have any ideas for me on what type of YouTube videos you would like me to do, comment in the section below. But that's it for me. For me as of right now, I'm so happy that I passed. I'm freaking happy. You guys don't understand how happy I am. This has been 10, 12 years in the making of me actually getting my license back. And damn, I feel so good to say that I do have a license, a driver's license now. It's gonna be here in 2-3 weeks. But they did give me this paper that I have to carry with me, because that's my license now. But your boy's got a license, so make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the little bell on the YouTube channel subscription so you guys could get notifications of my YouTube videos. I'll be posting more. Give me ideas, and y'all have a good one, man. Peace.